We're going to multiply these two rational functions together. F of t equals t squared plus 4t minus 5 over t squared minus 2t minus 3. And g of t is equal to t squared minus 4t plus 3 over t squared plus 6t plus 5. We're going to find f of t times g of t, and we're going to find the new domain. I'll tell you right now, the new domain is simply the restriction on the domain of the first function that's all together with the restrictions on the domain of the second function. So let's get to the multiplication. Let's write for step 1 and step 2, we're going to do the multiplication of the rational function t squared plus 4t minus 5 over t squared minus 2t minus 3 multiplied by t squared minus 4t plus 3 over t squared plus 6t plus 5. So we're going to just put parentheses across the top to show that we're multiplying these two numerators together, and parentheses across the bottom to show that we are multiplying these two denominators together. In the next step, we're going to factor each of the big parentheses by guessing. Each of those are easy to factor by guessing since there's no number appearing before the squared term. So we have t plus 5 times t minus 1 gives us the first big parenthesis. And for the second, we have t minus 3 times t minus 1. That gives us the other top parenthesis. On the bottom, we have t minus 3 times t plus 1 for the first big parenthesis, and t plus 5 times t plus 1 gives us a second big parenthesis on the bottom. Now let's cancel common factors on the top and bottom, and let's see what we have left. We have t minus 1 times t minus 1, which means t minus 1 parenthesis to the second power. T plus 1 times t plus 1 on the top gives us t plus 1 to the second power, and we're finished. Now the domain is going to be equal to the restriction on the domain of the first function f, union together with the restrictions on the domain of the second function g. So for the first function, we cannot have t equals 3 or t equals, negative 1 for the because that'll give us a zero denominator. And for the second function, we cannot have t equals negative 5 or t equals negative 1. So putting all of those together, we have the domain of this new function as all real values t such that t is not equal to 3, t is not equal to negative 1, and t is not equal to negative 5.